The mystery of the collapse of the world's largest alien hunting telescope is slowly being revealed. Researchers have found preliminary evidence of the collapse of the world's largest alien hunting telescope at the Arecibo Observatory in Puerto Rico. In the investigation carried out in December 2020, they stated that manufacturing problems contributed to the incident. As an illustration, the alien hunting telescope weighs 900,000 kilograms. The telescope is hung in the middle, precisely above a radio dish with 33 supporting cables. Some of these cables are in charge of keeping the telescope in place so it doesn't fall down. Under investigation since August 2020. In August 2020, then, one of the wires fell out of the socket. Not finished repairing, the second cable also broke in November of the same year. The National Science Foundation, NSF, of the United States, the owner of the telescope, said the platform was impossible to repair because it could endanger workers. This condition forced them to decide to deactivate it. Since August, engineers have indeed been investigating the incidents of broken telescope cables. The team has also been clearing debris and monitoring environmental problems since the telescope collapsed. Cleaning and debris removal is being carried out, Francisco Cordova, the observatory director, said during a panel discussion on January 21, as quoted by Live Science. Cordova noted that the telescope azimuth that helps direct the instruments and the hanging domes that hold the antenna and radar transmitter have been removed from the site. Environmental engineers have also collected 2 types of potentially hazardous materials. The next priority is to clear the remaining building debris. To do so, the team deconstructed part of the Arecibo reflector disc measuring 305 meters. The team also examined how many plates could be saved. There is still a lot of discussion about how much of the primary reflector can be saved and how we can do it, said Cordova. Our focus right now is the safe removal of the platform structure, and then we'll look at it from there. Simultaneously, 2 forensic investigations evaluated what caused the telescope to collapse. One investigation focused on 12 additional cables that were installed in the 1990s, when the observatory installed a large hanging dome. From this it is known that the first wire to break was one of the additional cables. The cable is disconnected from the socket where it is connected to one of the 3 support towers surrounding the antenna. The preliminary investigation revealed that there was a production fault in the cables. In particular, the wiring procedure was not carried out properly and it caused further degradation of the structural elements. But the final forensic investigation remains to be completed, explained Cordova. Meanwhile, a second forensic investigation focused on the main cables that were installed for telescope construction in the early 1960s. This main cable is the one that broke in November. Engineers also removed the debris which is still related to the 2 investigations above. With that, the results of an interim investigation show that the alien hunting telescope collapsed due to manufacturing problems, particularly in the construction cables and aging facilities of the facility. In addition, in recent years, Puerto Rico has been hit by natural disasters. In 2017, Hurricane Maria hit the island, and during 2020 there were more than 10,000 earthquakes there. According to Cordova, natural disasters could also be a factor in the collapse of the giant alien hunting telescope in space, although he is still awaiting the final results of the investigation by the engineering team.